embark on a journey of meditation and enlightenment. What does it mean in meditation? Meditation is when a person is able to go and focus their minds outside themselves, so to speak, and to be able to look almost as if another person is seeing themselves, look down upon one's life and situation and what's happening with them from another perspective. And by doing this, you rid yourself of the confusing thoughts of city life, busy life in general. We spend so much time on using technology, computers, phones. We have many different conflicts with different people, and these things spin around our heads, and they confuse us, and they bring us into feeling anxiety, depression, panic attacks many times. And we carry around all this weight in our minds, and things we magnify situations and make them much worse than what they really are. So we're going to embark on a path of meditation now in the hills of Jerusalem, and we're going to hopefully get a little bit more control of ourselves, which is what meditation is supposed to do, to help a person to bring out the best within themselves, to be more in control, more relaxed and at ease, and therefore have more enlightenment. Enlightenment, in our case, is in Judaism and knowing Hashem. The holiness of Jewish meditation is beyond description. And over the years, if you look at most of the gurus and the wise in meditation, most of them are Jews, but a lot of them are secular Jews that didn't realize that within Judaism itself is some of the deepest ideas of meditation, and through the Kabbalah you're able to go and to accomplish tremendous spiritual enlightenment. But since the rabbis did not necessarily want the average person didn't feel they were ready for the light and the enlightenment of Jewish meditation and Kabbalah. They didn't really give it to the average folk. The systems might be confusing to just delve right into. So therefore, I have been studying meditation in general to go and come up with some type of method where a person can connect to the Kabbalistic Jewish meditation, which is really what invented most meditation in general, and most practices in religion came from Judaism. But in order to give you a foundation, I had to go and study a little bit about other methods of meditation through Hinduism, Zen, the Eastern and Western, just to get an overall picture for myself, so I could bring to you, a practical way to connect to Hashem through our meditation, which is really the greatest. So I would like to start out this first video in Jewish meditation with a very simple practice. And as we all know, people into meditation are into breathing techniques. And it's also very healthy, we're told, to breathe deeply, to breathe from your diaphragm. And generally speaking, you want to take a breath in, and your stomach is supposed to come out when you're taking a breath in. Your stomach should enlarge, and then you release. Your stomach should go in. And your release should be twice as long, as a general rule, as your intake. Concentrating on your breathing can be taken to another level, because you see, whether you concentrate on it or not, your body is naturally going to breathe as long as you're alive. So instead, you can take your mind and focus on what's happening already, and you focus on your breathing, and naturally, by doing that, you'll see the breaths going in and out. And by doing that, you'll be able to meditate upon them, and also not think of extraneous thoughts which are seeking to confuse you. So as the first part of this lesson, take a week and concentrate on your breathing in any of the two methods that I spoke about. And it's also taught to count the breaths. 1, 2. In is 1, out is 2, 3. Now the position in which you meditate is not all that important per se, but the whole idea of the positions of meditation is to feel grounded while you meditate. The Kabbalists would meditate in this position, but I like to start with this position like this, because it's very grounding, very calming and relaxing. And so you want to count the breaths to begin, because you're then focused on the breaths, like we're speaking about. You count to 10, and then reverse it back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, back to 1, and then arise again with your counting. Now, since I'm a religious Jew, I feel it's important always to connect to Hashem and always have your thoughts in the right direction. Therefore, for me, when I count, sometimes I will do as follows. Yud. And then Hey. Vav. And then Hey. In all things, you want to bring the Torah and godliness and Hashem. Meditation is not, as far as Judaism is concerned, is about fixing the world. It's about fixing your neshama and the souls of all the Jewish people. It's not about just sitting there and wasting time. God didn't want us to serve Him in the fields and to seclude ourselves from reality and the population. He wanted us to find the best within ourselves and to give that to other people, to share it. And remember, that is your goal. Your goal is not to just attain enlightenment for yourself, but for Klal Yisrael, and to help bring the Mashiach, and to fix what's wrong within your midos, within your character traits, and to connect to the midos of Hashem. In the next video, I'm going to speak about my own meditation method that I've created, about how to go and meditate and connect to the midos of Hashem, and therefore to be able to fix your midos as well in the process, and to be able to clear your mind and heart from anxiety and stress from this world. I thank you for joining me. Please give me some feedback in how you'd like me to direct this class.